Hello, welcome on back to the episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. We are off to space right now to, well, start working on a capital vessel. Got a bunch of things crafted up. I've actually been on the game for the past couple days, probably a total of 8 hours or so. So the auto miners probably are full, though I have been picking them up as needed. Well, the ores anyway, not the actual auto miners. But yeah, during that time, crafting things up, doing core mining stuff, and a lot of work. But we are going to do a eye-shaped capital vessel, hopefully. Might be a little fancier when things are said and done. We roughly we are. Oh, not mean to be that far away from Makua. Slow it down. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so we are actually not too far away from the asteroid belt, are we? Let's back closer to Akua, shall we? I meant to go around 2,000 meters. A little bit more. I wanted to make sure I actually have enough room and I don't run into an asteroid and have it be a problem. Likewise, I don't want to be too close to Akua, because that'd be a problem as well, and I don't want my ship to be upside down. So let's go ahead and rotate ourselves properly. There we go. Oh, right, go back. And I'm going to need oxygen because we are going to be in space just for a brief bit here and there, as time will permit us. Hopefully this does not backfire in my face. By the way, the abandoned mine that we had on Akua, I have taken down all the way down to the bottom layer and claimed a lot of resources. So a lot of these blocks that you see here in this cargo box came from that. Just keep that in mind. We do not need the weapons on us though. We don't. So that can actually be put into a different container. Let's go ahead and put that into this container up here, shall we? I will keep those on me. All of this stuff though, we do not need. And what armor do I actually have on? Not my... Not the one that actually insulates me a bit better. But oh well, I guess we are in space. It's gonna be a bit hard to actually handle with that, but there we go. We got our starting platform going. We'll have to definitely keep an eye on our health and any status effects that may happen, like the too cold effect. Because that's gonna happen very, very fast, I'm sure. And I wish they hadn't added that effect to space, because it's going to make space building a lot more painful, especially considering there is no armor, as far as I'm aware, at this time. Going to be able to allow us to actually work in space without having to worry about the negative 130 degrees Celsius temperatures that is experienced here. But yeah, let's see. Let's grab all those. So we're going to have a core room, which is going to be what you see here. There's going to be 2 floors to this place, and I want to work on the core room first. The core room is going to be at the bottom. I'm going to want to put 3 layers down as a bulky layer on the core to prevent it from being destroyed, even accidentally. Yeah, I don't know what freezing actually means. You are freezing. Yeah, what does that mean? What does that actually mean for my health? That is my question. What does that even mean? Running out of stamina. Health is actually drastically draining. Okay. I don't know what the hell that meant. Ow. Alright. Don't be freezing. Understood. Understood. Will I actually die here? Okay. Okay, slowly healing, still dying, still freezing. Okay, alright. So freezing is bad. Understood. I am dead indeed. What does that mean? Well, what that means is I have died. My stuff is now in space. Respawn near your death declaration. Yeah, warning, you might respawn in a deadly environment again. Yeah. We will have to restart back at our home base because, well, that is death. That is good to know. With that in mind, we're gonna have to create a secondary thing to actually get us back into space to grab that. Let me go ahead and do that really quick, shall we? 'Cause, that'll take me a moment. Alrighty, made a quick recovery vessel. It is already on the workshop if you're interested. Got a bit of oxygen and fuel tank, and there is one other thing about it. Well, about what I found out. Now, you may notice that this doesn't have the walls, right? Oh, there's a reason for that. Shit. So, there is actually one problem with this thing. There is an up thrusters, but there are no down thrusters. So yeah, since I am an idiot at realizing what the hell I just did, let's head back to camp here, shall we? Yeah, I can't go down. All right, let's try this again. Down we go. Oh, and slowly go down, apparently. All right. Let's queue up a couple more of the small thrusters so we actually have some up-firing thrusters, that way we aren't being messed with that. And I forgot I took out all of the ores I could possibly need from the machine that would make me anything. Good job, me. Iron ore's good. Cobalt? We got cobalt. Magnesium, I think, is the only thing I'm missing. And technically that and Sathium, but I don't think Sathium... Well, actually, wait. Sathium is needed. The capital vessels, it is needed. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that going. There we go. So, one thing I normally do in games when I'm going kind of blind is I look over every single item. What its description is and everything, and this cargo box of boosters. It's not organized whatsoever. Now, I probably glazed over the EVA boost on what it actually helps with because, well, positive number to me doesn't seem right for temperature, right? Well, I took a look at the insulation boost to see what it said, and heat and too cold both save 5. Wonderful, great. EVA boost, too cold, 190. That means EVA boost allows us to go out into space without having to worry about the temperature. So there is actually a way to do things in space if you actually pay attention, which is great. Now that I know. But yeah, head died. Okay. Oops. One of the things I could do, by the way, until those are crafted. I'm gonna take you really quick and actually put you on here, facing up. That way we actually have some downward momentum potential, in case I don't want to wait for these two. So yeah, that is a thing. That boost is a thing. It's probably one I should have really noticed a long time ago, but alas, I didn't. So, oh well. Alright, waiting for the other thruster to be completed, and we will be good to go to actually recover, though I suppose we could technically leave now, but, oh well. Let's actually get this done. We should take an updated blueprint of this, because there is a missing direction I forgot about. Now, this thing is honestly more meant to be deconstructed once you've completed it, and used it to recover what else you need, because it's very, very minimal. Obviously there's no air tightness, nothing like that, no ventilator, so you know, you're relying on your suit, your armor, to actually protect you. So there is a bit of a downside to it, but like I said, it's a recovery vessel. It's not meant to be fancy schmancy, permanent base type of thing. There's no reason to go fancy schmancy for a recovery vessel, after all. And I'm just trying to buy a little bit more time for this last damn thruster to build. Let's have some space fries while we wait. Nom nom nom, space fries. Alright. We are good. Gotta put this down thruster back. Anyway. Okay. Now that that's actually done, we can get the hell out of here. Also, because of how small this craft is, going up and whatnot, and with only the one RCS, you can move around pretty well. Up we go, going on up into orbit at 40 meters per second, kind of, mostly. It'll work. Upwards and forward momentum. Okay, yeah, we are presently somewhere. I see the icon on the map in the top right corner. And it definitely took me to get some used to, by the way, to get used to that map. I had some, like, mental issues with it initially because it's just like, alright, I know the globe icons are supposed to be, like, the planets and the moon. The train station icon, I believe that's new. Or newer. But it's just like, okay, what does that mean? Like, there's a couple of angles where, like, the moon would be behind the planet. It's just like, okay, does that mean I need to go around this direction, or should going around the other direction be faster? I don't know. Had some issues with that. Also, there are no lights on this vessel. Keep that in mind. Because that might prove a problem if you're in the middle of darkness. Like I am with space. Alright, we're almost there. What a decent amount of speed out of this thing for only using small thruster. Thought about using some higher tier thrusters, but it's probably not needed. Oh, we're here already. Okay, yeah, this thing moves pretty quickly. Alright. We can get out of here now and actually turn on our jetpack so we don't fall all over the place. Backpack, that is not the doorway. Here is a doorway. Backpack is... where in here? Right there. Out of the way of the backpack with the vessel. Despawns in 23 minutes, wow. Well, gotta be my biggest complaint. It despawning. Okay. So we have the T2 multi-tool back. We got some other miscellaneous stuff on us now too, because, well, I need to make sure I was prepared. This thing, that is what we're building. This thing here is going to be the updated recovery blueprint. Just right Alt O, and overwrite that. Okay. So we got a blueprint of this if we ever need to make it again. I am going to go ahead and dismantle it because we don't need it here, and in fact it could actually be in the way. And I'd rather it wasn't. Okay, we good? Now back to this thing that we were building for the death of freezing. So we are going to make an eye-shaped capital vessel, at least hopefully. I might have to do a bit of a cut here and there, but yeah, our core is going to be here. It's going to have essentially a I guess it's 9x9 platform for it. Like so. Yeah, that should be 9x9. The underneath will essentially be a solid cube as well of combat steel blocks, by the way, is what I'm using. I do not want this core to be destroyed, because not only will this capital vessel act as our base, it will also act as our attacking vessel against other flying ships in space, and I don't want anything to happen to it. Like, as soon as the core goes out, it's pretty much game over, right? No core, no control. Need the core. And if I don't have any cores in the event this was to get destroyed, if the core was to get destroyed, I don't have any available cores to slap down really quick, then I am going to be kind of screwed because like I said, no control of a ship that is to be our livelihood would essentially mean I would have to start over and at least, oops, at least enough to get back to where my ship got destroyed and hope there is something left of it and the entire thing wasn't just taken out. I also don't know, do ships without a core despawn after a while? I haven't a clue. Alright, so there is our core protection. Aha, get it? Get it? Core protection. Crack me up. So yeah, there is our core protection. We are gonna have a wall going up from here. Let's see, 3 high. Oh, and let's do something. Is it the XY I want on this? Connect out of available. Wait, what? Why is that tool not working? Doing something wrong? I have to be on it? What am I doing wrong here? Doing something wrong, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Okay. Virtual integrity seems to be working. Oxygen not working because there's nothing there. A-type blocks, yeah, that works. Okay, don't know what I just did, but I did something. Oh, that's right. You gotta actually give it a point to have the symmetry axis on, don't you? Alright, there we go. I'll save some time with building this thing. It's been a while since I've actually built a ship. Show on camera. Okay, now you may think that because of the way I'm building this, it's going to have the weakest point on the walls here, but that will not be the case. Simply because at the top of this will be another platform. A platform like so, with the center taken out, because that's where an elevator will be. In fact, let's not have to do that again with the blocks. Too thick. And above that will be our farming area. Believe it or not, we're gonna have one wide pathway there, or a 3 wide pathway, I guess, technically. The elevator is going to go there. We're going to have farmland, or the farming plots over here. And let's see, that is going to be 9 long, which just happens to be. So we can actually go ahead and do that. This will be the outline of that. Essentially, what I did for planning on this was what I wanted to have, where I wanted to have the like farming area, and that's pretty much going to be it right there. So this is going to have like a fence border around it on this side. We're going to have a 2 block wide walkway. Is it too wide? Yeah, it's too wide. Okay. And then will be the actual wall going up for the outside of the ship. What I want to do for the outside wall, I do not entirely know just yet, but I do have some ideas. The outside of the wall is at least going to be on the left and right. The forward back, so the direction the plane is going in for symmetry, is where I'm going to have the rest of the ship components at. What we decide as the front of the ship, I do not know. But yeah, that's essentially going to be the base workings of this. There is one other block I would like to grab out of our small vessel over here if we can. That's the front, here's back. You can get it in. That is the armored window blocks. I wanted to check something with these. I know they have various different sizes and shapes. But if we wanted to actually have this, which I believe that was in the right position, it is. That could be a vertical 1 by 1, 1 by 1, 1 by 1. I was thinking something like this for the plants. What is the health of the armored windows, by the way? 1,000. Okay. Do the smaller ones have any other health? It's primarily what I was thinking of being odd. Yeah, like the 2x2 vertical does not have twice the amount of hit points as the 1x2. Though it does offer less of a seamed edge. That said, I honestly think it is worth doing it this way. And I will have to change out the side as well because it doesn't do that with the multi-tool and the line of symmetry. Ooh. Alright, there we go. So where the hell is the bottom of this block? Is it actually at the bottom like it should be? It is. Okay, there we go. So this is essentially how wide our ship's going to be, at least for a bit. I might extend this out another... oh, I don't know. Maybe another 5 blocks or so. I do want to do some work off camera and we can come back to it and see what I've done. And, you know, wrap up the episode and whatnot and finish into the next one because I do find the ship's probably going to be a two-parter thing. So, yep, give me just a moment to kind of work out the overall shape, and then next episode we'll start bringing stuff in. Well, actually, next episode we'll start adding detail and bringing stuff in and seeing where everything needs to be and whatnot. Give me just a moment. Alrighty, so this is the general overall shape of the ship. We have the farmland right here in the center. In between the little eye bits, which by the way, this is going to be less of an eye shape, but the base shape is an eye. The thrusters and whatnot will exist in here for forward, backwards, left, and on, well, I guess right on this side, and then left on this side. So all that's going to be in here. This back bit may need to be expanded upon. I do not know. The back bit's going to be used for storing like the small vessel, the hovercraft, stuff like that. We're also going to have a fuel depot along with our generators, as well as an oxygen depot along with a few other miscellaneous things in the back. That way they are the most protected up front. We're probably going to have a little bit of processing. We'll see how much. I do not know if I will make this front bit even thicker in the walls or not. It is too thick already, and it is combat steel. So that's 4,000 total hit points it would have to go through, but enemy ships can deal quite a bit of damage pretty quickly. A little bit of a cockpit here. Cool. Also, you guys may notice a slightly different change on the thickness here. I was a derp. I derped. It was supposed to be a 9x9 plot in there on both sides of where the core is supposed to be, and I only did a 9x3, and I had to fix that. But yeah, this is the general overall shape that we're gonna have. We're going to take quite a few lights to light this place up. Hopefully it doesn't ruin my FPS, but we will have to see in the next episode what exactly we do for detailing work. I will kind of flush out the overall size and whatnot a bit more off camera between episodes, but that'll be it for now. Until next time, as always, take it easy.